Yeah, I've got like over 140 pools, and then like probably like somewhere like 200 something if you. What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I'm LotusAsakura, the one who never knows best, and in today's video I'll bring you another Persona 5 Phantom X video because we have a brand new update, brand new patch, and of course a brand new character to the game. Summer, or I guess they're actually calling her Tropical Motaha. We've been referring to her as Summer Motaha, but they're actually calling her Tropical Motaha, which I think has a nice little flavor. So, you know, I'm a fan of the tropics, you feel me? I love tropical fruit, you know, mango, pineapple, papaya, all that good stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest, this is a character that I wasn't really like super hyped up for, really cared about that much, but she is like our first real blessed character. I mean, I have Yukimi, I have Minami, obviously they're blessed, and I've gotten by with them in the Velvet Trials, so I really don't need her for that, but I'm sure that eventually in the Nightmares Gateway and in some other content like Sea of Souls, she's probably going to become necessary if you want to be somewhat competitive, which I am. I do always try to make top 10% in Sea of Souls, and I'm always trying to get like a top 1% score in Nightmares Companion. By the way, if you're asking, you know, do I have a companion? Was there space? Whatever. I'm in one with my girl. It's really hers. She run it. I don't, and it's currently full. People get kicked all the time. It's called Bunny Brigade, so you might can get it, you might not, but it is competitive. Like we're pretty much always top 30 and sometimes even like top 20. So it's like if you ain't really on your grind, you know what I'm saying? Like people get booted at, you know, every patch. Regardless though, I was indecisive about whether or not I actually wanted to summon for Tropical Motaha. I think the incentive for me here is actually wind more than it is for Motaha, because right now I have her at about A2, I think, because I got her once from a standard pool. I think one copy you get from the story mode, and then I think I used a like a 4-star summon or something like that. So yeah, I have her A2. I would really love to have her A6. I'm using her a lot right now on a lot of different teams, especially like I said for Velvet Trials, especially Velvet Trials, Sea of Souls, Nightmares Companion or Nightmares Gateway and the Companion and stuff like that. My Velvet Trials are going pretty good, by the way. Y'all know I got to get my yaps and account updates out of the way because I don't make a ton of content on this game. I know some of y'all care, some of y'all don't. You could skip to the summons if you really want to, but Velvet Trials are going pretty good. I got 355 stars. I've completely cleared out Nuclear Winter, Technician, and an Ill Wind. Thunderous Blessing, though, I have not. So I don't think I need her in order to clear that out. I'm confident. I can say with confidence, I don't need her. It would make it a lot easier, though, a lot nicer. Same thing goes if I had Yui, which is the only character currently I don't have in the game. But yeah, we summoned for Cord when she came out. Those summons went very, very well. You can see we have her A1 R0. I built her up as well as I can for now. Level 80 weapon as well, and she's my favorite character in the game right now. I even ended up romancing her, and we're sitting next to her right now for good luck. So things went well when it came to the Ayaka summons, or the Cord summons rather, and I've been having as much fun with this game as I did from the start. I still play it every single day. I've got like 400 hours in this game, and I'll be on the grind. Your boy definitely be on the grind. I'm thinking with Motaha, also you'll notice that we're actually 12 out of 80 because I may have done a multi-summon just like out of like boredom / thirst on the Cord banners. Like what if I did a multi-summon right now and I just happen to get a copy, right? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you can see we have a lot of jewels saved up, a lot of tickets. I've spent a little, I've grinded a little. I clear out all the events. I do all the content this game has to offer as much as I can. I know there are people who are even, you know, further along than I am when it comes to like Metro Desire and like Velvet Trials. There are people who've completely finished all of that. I haven't, but if we even look at like the events, you'll see that, where is the event? Let's go up here. We got some new stuff obviously with the summer stuff, but like, you know, I've completed everything here except for one. I need to go back and fight the Savage Shadow at mid-level, whatever. I just haven't like found it yet, but I be clearing out everything that I can. So I be playing. So a lot of this stuff, like all the free jewels and currency that the game offers you, I make sure to get all of it, or at least every little bit of it that I can, on top of, you know, I sprinkle in a little swipe here, there, you know what I'm saying? That being said, going back to what I was saying before I cut myself, I went on that tangent. I think when it comes to Tropical Motaha, we're 12 out of 80. I really want A6 Wind. Sepia is actually the only other 4-star that I don't have A6. He's also only A2. I just never get him. So them both being featured on this banner is incentive for me to pull. I'm really not that pressed about getting Motaha. If I get her early, that'd be great, or any early 5-star. If I lose my 50-50, I'm probably just gonna like hold the L and not go back in on this banner. I would honestly rather do more summons for Cord and get more awarenesses for her, because she's my favorite character in this entire game right now. She's incredibly busted, works on basically any team and every team, and every single one of her awarenesses is really good. But yeah, that's enough yaps, I guess. We're already like 5 minutes into this recording. I apologize. We're gonna get to some summons, man. We're gonna get to some summons. So I've got about 140 something pulls here altogether. I'm not gonna spend anywhere near that much on this banner. And then if we look at my, you know, my Cognigems. Oh, I did also spend Cognigems on a 5-star weapon case in order to get Rin's weapon, because I just really wanted that, because my Rin is like built up pretty well and I use her a lot and I like her a lot. She's probably my second favorite character in the game. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. Yeah, I've got like over 140 pulls, and then like probably like somewhere like 200 something if you. Oh! Now wait a minute, now wait and talk to your boy. Hey, do we win these? Do we win these? Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Talk to your boy. Talk to, it's a fake out now. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Is this my lucky day? Is this my lucky day? No. Oh, it was too good to be true. It was way too good to be true. It was, I don't use Morgana like ever. I'm not gonna lie. I almost never, ever use Morgana. Ah, dude. And then I get Moko. Could I at least get Wind? Okay, Sepia. Oh, that would have been so nice. Okay, so I said if I lost my 50-50, I wasn't going to go back in. But on our very first pull, so do I go back on my word now? Because like in my head, I had already like committed to like, I'm going to have to go to pity, because that's normally just how it goes for me. Very, very seldom do I get an early 5-star, and we got it on our first multi on this banner. And like I said, I really want copies of Win. So I said I wasn't going to go back in if I lose my 50-50, but I didn't expect it a 5-star on the very first multi. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, surely you understand, right? Like, I just, but man, if that would have, if that would have, it would have been, it's, because if I would have gotten Multihot there, I'd be like, cool, I'm going to go do some summons on the Cord banner, because I just want more copies of Cord. And some of you might be like, oh, you could just save, but you know what I'm saying? But damn. I couldn't have that. You know what the thing is though? My Cord summons went too well for me for the luck to continue. I say that though, I thought my Cord summons were like incredible, at least from my standard. And then everybody and their mama was leaving me comments and telling me about how they got like 6 copies of Cord and like 3 multi summons, and they got her weapon 17 times. And I'm just like, cool, man. Everyone's like, yeah, I A6 R6 her in like 40 pulls. I'm like, cool, dope. I guess I'll, you know what I'm saying? So I thought my summons went really, really well, but apparently like they went badly by the, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. We'll go back in. We'll go back. Well, I guess now we're guaranteed to get her. Actually, now that I think about it, which, I mean, yeah, I guess we're guaranteed to get her. That's not a star at all. You know, I will say this, losing a 50-50 always sucks, but like if you're losing it on the very first multi-summon you do, like you can't really be too mad at it, right? But at this point, we're just pulling for copies of, I have Vino A6. The Vino is great. I love her. Like she's super great. Like she's obviously a staple on the Makoto team. Makoto, one of the most powerful characters in the game, if not the most powerful character in the game right now. Obviously, as far as DPS goes, Cord's the best support right now. I have her A6 already though, so I just don't need those copies. A smarter man, a wiser man would probably save this guaranteed 5-star for a character that they care more about. Hey, we get a copy of Win. There we go. But like I said, I'm just gonna, right, we get the sepia copy. All right, at least we're getting the features. At least we're getting the features. That's what I need. Whoops, didn't mean to click that there. What are the chances that I get another early 5-star though, and don't have to go all the way to pity? That would be very nice. It ain't gonna be on this summon, but you know. Also, I'm recording this live on my Twitch channel right now at twitch.tv/LotusAsakura. Link is always in the description down below. So if you see me or hear me talk to chat or whatever, that's the reason why. Also, my girl is saying that's the fastest I've ever seen you get a 5-star. Yeah, same. Alright, we're gonna have A6 sepia by the end of this. Go figure, the character I want the most is the one I'm getting the least amount of. That's just always how it goes. The character I care about the absolute most on this banner is Wind, so of course she's going to be the character I get the fewest copies of. Right. I've also got a ton of gold tickets, by the way, and I'm not really saving them for anything in particular. For those of you guys out there watching, do you spend all your gold tickets as soon as you get them? Leave me alone. I'm sick and tired of him. You guys spend your gold tickets right away? Are you saving them up for anything in particular? Like, I have 101 gold tickets right now. Again, from like just grinding the game constantly. I think, you know, sometimes stuff in the shop will give you like a couple of them here or there. So I'm almost at the point where if I get like 4 more, I can go pick like a 5-star of my choice from the standard banner. Somebody let me know, by the way, either in chat or in the YouTube comments, do more characters ever get, I know characters get added to the standard banner, but the characters that you can choose from, does that ever get updated? Because I know Minami will eventually be here. I know that I think Phoebe eventually gets added here. I think there's a character, Turbo. Is Turbo the one? I know this character's like later down the line that also get added to the standard banner, but did they get added into the selector? Because if so, I might hold off until that point, to be honest, because I haven't been saving my gold tickets for anything in particular. But if using this special reward thing lets you choose from like the other ones, then I would do that. But if not, then I don't know. The 300 stays the same. Okay, my chat is telling me that it stays the same no matter what. So I don't know. I guess I could just spend these now, or like whenever I feel like it, or just you know what I should be saving these for? I should be saving gold tickets and using these for when I just have that itch to summon and I just really want to pull, and then, you know what I'm saying, and do a few signs, you know what I'm saying, and then just not spend the more premium currency. That's what I should save them for, I guess. Anyway, back to Motaha though. We know we're gonna get her guaranteed at this point. It's probably gonna have to go to pity because it's just not within my nature. It's just not within my luck to get back-to-back early 5-stars. So some people have all the luck and I'm not some people. But if we could at least walk away with some extra copies of Wind, that would make this worthwhile. You can't be serious, man. You can't be serious. You know, I used to be a Genshin Impact whale. And I know some people would look at my, you know, my spending in this game. I think I'm a pretty light spender in this game, all things considered, right? I was a whale in Genshin Impact. Like I ate, like, not, what was it called? C6. Like I C6'd a few characters in that game. I remember I C6 Kazuha when people didn't even think Kazuha was all that, and I thought he was sick, and he ended up being like probably the best character in that game for a stretch there. It's probably even still solid to this day because he's just such a good character. I just can't see him like being like completely outdated. There we go. Thank you. So back when I used to play a lot of Genshin Impact, every time a new character came out, I had decent luck. You know, it wasn't anything too special, but when a new 4-star came out, you were guaranteed to like always get them. I don't know what the rates are for the 4-stars in this game compared to like some of the Hoyo games, but when I would summon for the new characters, I would always summon until I got, you know, the new character, right? I always went for the new character. I collected every character in that game when it came out, and in the amount of summons it would take you to get the new character, I pretty much would always C6 the 4-stars. In this game, it's not like that at all. Like, I mean, you see, like we're 70 summons deep, and I've gotten what, 2 copies of Wind, maybe 3. Got a lot of sepia though. I hate that. I find it real scummy, by the way, that Wind wasn't on the Cord banner. I rebuke that. Okay, well, we actually see, I'm only gonna do one more pull on this banner, and we didn't get her A6. I mean, we're getting to get the guaranteed tropical Motaha here. Can I please get at least one more copy of Wind? Still not gonna have her maxed out, but she will eventually get there, I guess, with more summons in the future. Hey, with my luck, I'll end up getting her on the next banner as an unfeatured 4-star because I get that a lot, I guess. I don't know if she'll be featured on Tomoko's banner or not, but I'll probably end up, I don't really care that much to get Tomoko, but I'll probably end up summoning for her because let's just be honest with ourselves, you know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't planning on summoning for Motaha, and yet here we are. That's the first Luffy we've gotten this entire video, I think. He's a featured 4-star, and that's the first time we've gotten him. I thought that was the I thought that was the 4-star her for a second. Okay, we got the tropical Motaha. Welcome to the team. The outfit is super cute. I'm sure I will enjoy using her for, you know, making my Velvet Trials trivial at this point. And you know, when it comes around, the world should be useful for Sea of Souls and Nightmare's Companion. But welcome, Multaha, to the team, to the collection. And win copy? No, of course not. Okay. Yeah, okay. So we got Multaha. It took us 90 summons, I guess, technically. I expected to go to Pity to get her in the first place. We spent 10 more pulls than I really wanted to. It's not that big of a deal, I guess. We got a lot of, you know, not a lot, but we got some Cognitive Gems along the way. So let's go check real quick. So with Wind, who you can see I've worked on quite a lot, we now have her. Yeah, we only got 2 copies, man. I mean, which is, you know, good. I was just really hoping to A6 her, but Sepia, of course, who was actually the only character in the game that I haven't really worked on almost at all. And I from what I hear, he's actually pretty solid if you build him up. I just haven't had really much of a use or need for him. But yeah, we pulled what, like 12 copies of him. Would have gladly traded a few of those. And honestly, I would have rather had A6 Wind and not gotten any copies of Sumi if it was going to be like this. But yeah, almost every other character I've worked on to some degree for Velvet Trials, if nothing else. But yeah, you see I've got a lot of level 80s down here and a lot of level 80 weapons as well. This is my Rin that I mentioned before. She's not like super cracked out or nothing like that, but you know, she's built up decently well. Could be a lot better, of course, but like I said, one of my favorite characters. She's obviously on my Joker team and my Yusuke team as well. I think she works very great on both those teams. So there's that. Is there anything else? I mean, yeah, it's not worth it at all to chase Wind. She was half the reason why I summoned on this banner, but yeah, I think no. So since we're doing an account update here, there's a couple other things I want to mention that I didn't already. I mean, you can see that my S level is 15. I think I was actually 14 when I was recording the video, but I did a little bit of card farming for Multaha, and now we're up to 15. Other things worth noting. Let's go ahead and hit the schema. My schema, these ones down here all maxed out. We're level 15 on this one because I'm obviously S level 15. Personas as well. If we take a look at the compendium, I actually did have every persona in the game. Again, I've just been grinding like crazy. I know my camera's hiding it right now, but I was 136 out of 136. But obviously they've added 3 new personas into the game, and so now I'm 136 out of 139. And since I do always like grind Sea of Souls and everything like that, I do have a lot of, I always make sure that I get the medals. So I have King Frost, I have Bishamonten, but now they've added Yoshitsune. I don't have Chernobog yet, and I don't have Lilith either. I do have I don't even know how you pronounce this guy's name yet. Melchizedek? Melchizedek? Let's just call him Deck. I do have Deck. Nah, let's call him Mel. I do have Mel. I have these 3. These 3 are new, so I don't have them yet. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna go for. Yoshitsune is actually one of my favorite personas in Persona, so I'm inclined to get him, even though I don't really know what my use case would be for him right now. Lilith also seems cool, and I really don't think I need this one at all, but you know, I'll feel it out and we'll figure it out. But yeah, I've got 400 coins here again for getting you know, top 10% in the Sea of Souls. And speaking of Sea of Souls, so we're now rank 7, right? And in order to get higher than this, I think you got to get in the top like 1,000. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. Like yeah, 7-star, like I was able to get there. I'm sure I can still get top 10%. Getting the top 1,000, that's going to be a bit more of a grind than what I think I'm capable of, but we're going to see. We're going to see. Metro Desire, I still have, honestly, this is one of the things I've probably neglected the most. You can see my progress is not very high on this. I will clear it at some point, but this is one of the things that I have not worked on as much. Also, synergies. I said earlier that I romance Ayaka Accord, but I've also worked on a lot of them. Some of them I've neglected. I actually maxed out Merupe, and I also finished plan 3 and 4 of Luful's plan. I think we're getting more Luful's plans in the future, or something else. I forget. I don't remember off the top of my head, but maxed out Merupe's social link, and then that was social link synergy, and that was that, you know, gave me the ability to fuse Koryu, who was the 136th persona in the compendium. I've also maxed overclocked Yanosek, obviously, because I cleared out, you know, the technician, Velvet Trials, and everything like that. I'm 16 with Cord, 14 with Kaio, 14 here. I held off on Yaoling for a while, even though I could have probably had her 16, 17, if not maxed out by now, because when Cord got introduced, I was really enjoying her social link, and I was like, well, I was originally planning like maybe I'll go the romance route with Yaoling, because why not? And I was like, no, hold up. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be faithful and loyal around here. I ain't trying to wife up every girl who crossed my path. So I was like, let me continue. And her social link I keep calling it social link. Y'all know what I mean. Was just easily the best and my favorite one out of all the characters so far. So yeah, that's who I went with. And then Yui's is really good as well. Phoebe's we're still, you know what I'm saying? You see the progress, The only one I've really been neglecting is Shun, who's I haven't really started at all. So, you know, there's that. But yeah, and then when it comes to social stats, where do you see your social stats again? I forget. It's when you check your activities, right? This is what my social stats look like. 16 for knowledge, 14 for guts, 13 for proficiency, 13 for kindness, and 13 for charm. And you can see charm's about to rank up to 14. So I grind these out, not like super crazy, more than I guess the average person, but I know there are people who have these like all maxed out or like all 15 plus at the very least. Like I said, I play the game a lot. I know there's people who play it even more than I do. But yeah, also, by the way, I love this right here. Going to the cafe, getting these level 3 repression medals, beautiful. I wish, hey, need something that give me them repression medal 2s. Them 2s be the ones that's hard to come by. You know what I'm saying? Well, I guess now that I've maxed out the compendium, it really don't matter that much. No, it still does, because when you're trying to build personas to get skills. Yo, by the way, my least favorite part of this game is building personas, okay? I can deal with the gamba, the gacha, you know what I'm saying? I enjoy all the content that the game has to offer. I love Velvet Trial. I don't love the Velvet Trials. Those are whatever to me. I love Sea of Souls. I love the Nightmares Companion, the palaces, everything, like all the synergy stuff, all the daily activities. I love basically like everything about this game, to be honest. And I like even the parts that are like, you know, a little bit greedy when it comes to yada mean. I can live with all that. My least favorite part of this game is building personas. The RNG of trying to get at pupil 4 on a motherfucking persona, bro. You spend so many resources trying to get these medals, to get these personas, to build the other persona, to get the skill that you want. And look, I've got some pretty well built personas, you know what I'm saying? Like if we take a look, like obviously again, my stuff's not like max, but like I said, I got every persona in the game. Like when you look at my Bishamonson, like I got him overclocked a couple of times. I got, you know what I'm saying? Let me go to the details. So I got the battle acumen. I got pinpoint. I got at pupil. You know what I'm saying? Don't pay attention to the agility master. That was there for, I was doing something. I needed a little extra speed. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? We take a look at Dionysus. I got Rakokaja, Rebellion, agility master, at pupil. I don't remember which one of these he comes with and which ones you have to you know, add in. Same thing goes with Alice. And like, it's my least favorite part of this game is building personas. It is such a huge chore, but it is what it is. I still do it. I ain't happy about it, but I does it. You see, we got max overclock Dionysus, maxed out Alice, I believe. Norn is also maxed out. Yeah, no, so whatever. Yeah, it is what it is, but getting the skill, cause my luck is bad. Y'all see my summons, my luck is so bad. I be spending, I don't even want to tell you how much like stamina and medals and stuff I'll be spending trying to get these skills for some reason. And some of them you see, like I didn't even get like pinpoint 4 or like at people 4 or something. Some of them I'm settling for 3 because it's just too much. It's just too much, but it is what it is. Anyway, that's about it for the account update. I don't know where I'm squeezing this into the video, whether this is the beginning, middle, or end, regardless, but yeah, anyway, I don't know what the 4 stars are going to be on Tomoko's banner. I would be shocked if Win returns on there, but I'll probably end up summoning for Tomoko, even though she's not like a must pull for me or anything like that. Oh, you know what else I forgot to mention? Obviously, Joker's banner is on a rerun here, and I didn't summon for Joker anymore because I only got 1 copy of. I got him when the game first came out. Obviously, my summons went terrible. Y'all saw that video. I'm mad that early 5-star wasn't just multi-hot, but then again, I guess I wouldn't have gotten any copies of Wind if that was the case. I summoned for Joker. I got him. I don't feel the need to get extra copies of him, even though it'd be great. Obviously, every character gets better with more awareness. But what I did do was I did summon on the weapon banner, and I got his weapon. You also see I've done another 10. I probably did it like on Phoebe's weapon or whatever because I don't have her 5-star. But I actually have Joker's weapon now, which boosted his rating quite a lot. I hadn't really worked on my Joker that much up until recently. He's up to a 94, which I know is like nothing super impressive, but you know, he's all my characters are obviously still a work in progress, as is going to be the case for most people. Also, by the way, does it bother anyone else to constantly see the notification for the Mindscape? But the reason why I'm not getting rid of it is because I've been putting all my Mindscape stuff into Makoto, because I'm just trying to focus on one, like max it out. And so, you know, even though I could spend some points on somebody else, like I'm trying to save them up and build them up so I can like actually max their stuff out. I don't know at what point this stuff becomes available. I don't know if this gets unlocked once you do complete it, or if that'll come in a future update or what, but I haven't spent it, what's it called, the Stardust? Yeah, I haven't spent the Stardust shards on any other character other than Makoto. I've just been building her up. And I don't know who I'll use it on next after that, but yeah, man, I think that's gonna do it for my video today with the summons and everything. There's probably other things I could talk to you guys about with my account. Like I said, I pretty much only give you guys updates on my account when I do these videos, because I stream the game sometimes and, you know, people see it and we talk or whatever, but you guys here on YouTube, we don't really do that too often. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it. If you have any questions about my account or my thoughts, feelings, opinions on the game or anything, I actually missed the live stream for this update. I actually did not catch the live stream. I was asleep, and you know, I've seen some of the stuff that the update has to offer, but the stream itself I actually did not catch. I might still go back and watch it just to see if there's anything that I should be in the know about that I did miss out on, but we'll see. Like I say, any comments, feel free to leave in the comment section down below. Hit this video with a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't already, so you can stay tuned for all this content I bring you. With all that being said, that's pretty much all I have today. And remember, that's gonna happen to you, swing the bat. Later.